Good morning to Dr. Lau. My name is Nitya Kalatosini and my matrix number is 1935 and 30. And my supervisor's name is Dr. Anita binti Roslan. My topic is the impact of unemployment on economic growth in Malaysia. For the overview of my presentation, the first is introduction, second is literature review, third is methodology, the fourth is empirical result and discussion, the fifth is conclusion and policy implications. Chapter 1 Introduction. Background of the study. Unemployment is occurs when a person who is actively searching for employment is unable to find jobs. The study is designed to determine the impact of unemployment on economic growth in Malaysia. Gross domestic product is one of the important components in calculating economic progress in consonance with other components such as unemployment rate, labor force, and foreign direct investment. Unemployment rate refers to the share of the labor force that is without work but available for and seeking employment. The data is from 1991 to 2019. Malaysia unemployment rate for 2019 was 3.32%, a 0.03% decline from 2018. Malaysia unemployment rate for 2018 was 3.35%, a 0.06% decline from 2017. This is the graph for unemployment rate in Malaysia. Problem statement. Unemployment rate among graduates becoming a tricky issue in Malaysia. If growth in real gross domestic product exceeds growth in labor productivity, employment will rise. If employment growth is more rapid than labor force growth, the unemployment rate will fall. Higher employment leads to a better living among population while increasing its GDP. Larger FDI produce more job market and thus improving the gross domestic product. Higher income leads to low unemployment rate and stable economy while low income leads to high unemployment rate. Research question. Does the GDP growth influencing the impact of unemployment on economic growth in Malaysia? Does the labor force influence the impact of unemployment on economic growth in Malaysia? And the third is, does the foreign direct investment and labor force as influencing the impact of unemployment in the long run? For the research objective, the first is to investigate the relationship between unemployment and GDP growth. The second is to investigate the relationship between unemployment and FDI labor force. And the third is to examine on how GDP growth influencing the economic growth. And the significance of the study is this research can help to contribute the knowledge of the relationship between the unemployment, GDP, labor force, and foreign direct investment. The second is help the government to implement the policy to solve unemployment issue. The third is the economists can predict the impact of unemployment in the different stages of economic growth more accurate. The fourth is filling the gap of the study between unemployment and GDP growth. And then contribute the effort or suggestions to the next researcher, which is easier to understand and carry out his or her own research. Chapter 2 Literature Review. This is the journal that I use for my FIP. First is APA 2019. The method is AIDL model. The results show negative short-run and long-run relationship between unemployment and economic growth. The second is CUSO 2019. The result shows unemployment rate as a positive impact on the economic growth. The third is Tenzin 2019. The result shows economic growth had no impact on the reduction of unemployment rate in Bhutan. And then the fourth is Dankumo 2019. And the fifth journal is Kukas 2018. And then this is the other examples of journals that I use for my FIP2. Chapter 3 Methodology. Theoretical framework. Dependent variables is unemployment. Independent variable is gross domestic product, labor force, and foreign direct investment. The model specification in UT equals to C plus B1 in GDPT plus B2 in LFT plus B3 in FDIT plus ET. U is refers to unemployment, GDP is refers to gross domestic product, and LF is refers to a labor force, and FDI is refers to foreign direct investment, and E is refers to error term, and T is refers to year, and C is refers to intercept of all constant term, and B is referred to beta coefficient of each of the independent variables. Sources of data. For the dependent variable, the description is unemployment, the explanation is person of labor force, and the data source is Department of Statistics. For the independent variables, GDP growth, the explanation is annual person, and the data source is from World Bank. And then for the labor force, the explanation is person LF participation rate, and the data source is from Department of Statistics, Malaysia. And for foreign direct investment, the explanation is percent of GDP. The data is from World Bank, and the data period is from 1991 to 2019, which is 28 years. Empirical methodology. The method I use is AIDL approach. The first is estimation of ARDL, the second is unit root test, and the third is long run result, and the fourth is ARDL bound test, and the fifth is error correction model regression. The second test is diagnostic test, and the first is Breuer-Godfrey serial test, and the second is heterocardicity set test, and for the third is Kusum test, and the fourth is Kusum square test. Chapter 4, findings and discussions. For the estimation of ARDL model, the lag structure is ARDL 4442 and the model selection method is IKK info criterion. The dependent variable is unemployment rate. The R squared value is 0.964 and the adjusted R squared value is 0.876. And then for the GDP, the coefficient value is negative 0.015 and T statistic value is negative 0.327. The P value is 0.753. And for FTI, the coefficient value is negative 0.043 and the T statistic value is negative 3.790. The P value is 0.007. And for labor force, the coefficient value is negative 5.235. The T statistic value is negative 5.367 and P value is 0.001. And for C, the coefficient value is negative 0.859 and the T statistic value is negative 0.415 and the P value is 0.691. This shows the value of R squared shows 0.964, which is 96%, and the model is statistically significant. For unit to test for level without trend for unemployment, the value is negative 2.7391 and with trend value is negative 2.6528. And for first difference for the without trend, the value is negative 4.6671 and with trend the value is negative 4.7516. And for GDP, the value is negative 4.7523 and with trend the value is negative 5.1227. And for the first difference, the without trend value is negative 9.2709 and for the with trend the value is negative 5.6021. And for labor force, the value is negative 0.6390 and the with trend the value is negative 0.6403. And the first difference, the value is negative 2.1243 and the with trend the value is negative 4.1007. And for FDI, the value is negative 4.8318 and for the with trend value is negative 5.0954. And for first difference, the value for without trend is negative 4.9297 and for with trend the value is negative 4.8716. This shows the unemployment rate, GDP and labor force is stationary and FDI is non-stationary. And for ARDL long run result, the dependent variable is the unemployment rate, and for GDP the coefficient value is 0.010, the T statistic value is 0.127 and P value is 0.9028. For FDI, the coefficient value is negative 0.183 and for T statistic value is negative 3.064 and the P value is 0.0182. And for the labor force, the coefficient value is 0.548 and for T statistic value, the value is 0.961 and for P value, the is 0.3687 and for C the coefficient value is negative 0.917 and for T statistic the value is negative 0.394 and for P value is 0.7053 and this shows the GDP and labor force as significant relationship. For bound test, the F statistic value is 10.356. This shows the F statistic value which is 10.35% as a long run relationship towards the unemployment rate. For ECM, the co-integration value for coefficient is negative 0.120. For standard error, the value is 0.020 and for T statistic, the value is negative 5.904 and the probability value is 0.001. The model as error correction. For diagnostic tests, for F statistic for Breuer-Godfrey correlation test 0.994 and for hetero the value is 0.213 and for probability F value is 0.4330 and for hetero the value is 0.9957 and for R squared the value is 7.113 and for hetero the value is 8.521 and for probability Chi squared the value for Godfrey serial test is 0.0285 and for hetero the value is 0.9541 and this shows the model does not have any heterocardicity problem because F statistic value is 0.213 shows significant and also there is no serial correlation in Breuer-Godfrey serial test. For Kusum test is stable and for Kusum square test is also stable because the blue line does not exceed the red line. For chapter 5, conclusion and policy implications. For summary of findings, according to us quite obtained on the estimation of ARDL, model fits the data. The result shows that there is a positive significant relationship between independent and dependent variables. That's supported from Kukash 2018. And then the real GDP, real FDI and unemployment rate in Malaysia are stationary. This is supported from Shari 2012 journal. For policy implementation, the government should concern about FDI. This is because the FDI can benefit the Malaysian economy to create more jobs and reduce unemployment rate. The second is to increase the economic growth, government should lower the interest rate. And the third is to increase on labor force, the government should continue upgrading employee skills, especially that experience rapid technological and organizational change to avoid obsolescence of their human capital or labor force. This is references that I use for my FYP. Thank you.